Once you're prepared and you've decided which part of the day you want to film, it's time to get out there and shoot. I'm using this small, fairly easy to use camera, so hopefully I'm going to get some good footage. Right, I've decided to shoot my little masterpiece in my local park. So what do I need to think about before I get filming? Well, first of all, this thing is covered in buttons and switches. So to make it easy for myself, I've set it to autofocus. That way, the camera will do everything for me. Sorted. This is a public park, so there's no problem here. But if you want to film on private property, make sure you've got permission or we may not be able to use it in Britain in a day. In some cases, we may have to send you a location agreement to get the owner to sign at a later date. This could be a problem. Those two guys are quite clearly in my shot, and maybe they don't want to be. Maybe they don't want to appear on YouTube or on BBC Two, so I need to get their permission. You can download a form from the website. Make sure you get the release and consent forms signed and keep hold of them. Permission granted. Next up, camera technique. Don't pan from side to side or up and down all the time. And try not to go crazy with the zoom, crashing in and out, in and out. You're just going to make your audience feel queasy. And one more thing, don't shoot directly into the light, otherwise all we'll see are silhouettes. Try to frame the shot so you include most of what you want to show. Let the viewer's eyes get used to it. Hold it for about 10 seconds. Honestly, it'll make a better film. And don't forget, you're not making an advert. These kinds of shots are no problem, but if your film is full of images of commercial brands, whether they're car manufacturers, burger restaurants, or your own company logo, we might not be able to use it. Britain in a Day is all about you telling us your thoughts, so we want to hear you loud and clearly. Now, it was all right for Dan in his house, nice and quiet, no traffic noise, no wind, but it's different out here. The best thing to do is experiment. From this distance, the camera mic can pick me up quite clearly. It's not bad from here. I'll be very surprised if you can hear me at all from this distance. If you're filming somewhere with lots of background noise, then you might want to try plugging in a basic microphone like this one, or you could just wait for things to quieten down a bit. Really, the best thing to do is to experiment with your camera or your phone if you're using one. We're almost there. One more thing to mention, stay safe. I know you've heard it all before, health and safety, but seriously, when you're filming, you can get lost in the moment and carried away. Think hard about any potential dangers before you start filming. For lots of tips, go to the website bbc.co.uk/Britain in a Day. I can't wait to see your films.